So Intuitive Woman Rising is my signature program that is open for enrollment right now. And the women that come to work with me to transform their inner turmoil to inner peace and clarity and loving connection to their intuitive self, often these women have already been doing a lot of inner work. So I've put together 5 pillars of what my work is built around. 1, so that you can get a good understanding of what kind of work we'll be doing, but 2, to understand why it's unique from what you've been doing in the past. Because I guarantee that if you've been doing a lot of work and are still feeling stuck, that at least one of these pillars hasn't been a part of your journey yet. So today's pillar I want to talk about is embodiment. I was so, oh my gosh, very disconnected from my body at the beginning of my healing journey. I started in the head, right? Which is an important piece of all of this as well. So embodiment is likely missing if you're someone who has done decades, like me, of talk therapy, right? Which means you can come out of a therapy session and be completely excited about a major breakthrough and, oh my gosh, something clicked that I never understood before. I get it. Now what? Like, what do I do? Okay, great. I understand. I need boundaries. What does that mean? Okay, I'm reading all of the books. I love all Brene, Glennon, Martha Beck, all the things, right? And be like, oh, well, how do I do this? What does it mean to treat myself with more kindness or self-love, or show up vulnerably and lead from my heart instead of my head? Like, what does it mean? Give me steps. So if that's you, embodiment is probably missing in some way. And in our sessions, we absolutely take whatever beautiful new understanding is coming through for you and boil it down to a tiny step that you can take within the week before you see me next. A tiny step to practice in real life to give your body a different experience that aligns with this new understanding. So what does it mean? I have this beautiful intuitive hit. What small loving action can I take to honor that intuitive hit? This, to me, is how lasting transformation happens. This is how healing happens. Your body needs to have safe, new experiences to know what's possible, right? And we do it in very small steps that no one gets overwhelmed. That's another pillar, trauma-informed approach. But this embodiment piece might be missing from your journey, and it is a very important part of the healing work that I do. That's part A. Part B is that it's really important to me that I embody what I teach. I walk the talk. Whatever it is that I suggest as an option for you, I'm suggesting what I myself have experienced as a possible option for you. So it's really important to me to be practicing right beside you and to be really open about what my experiences in my body have been when I am doing the things that we're talking about, so that there might be a little less unknown, a little less fear. You're definitely not doing this alone. So that is what embodiment means to me. That we put actions to the new cognitive understandings to give our bodies new experiences, and that as your healer and coach and guide and loving practice partner, I am doing all of this work right beside you. So if any of that speaks to you, you can read about the other 4 pillars on my webpage, Intuitive Woman Rising. You can click the link in my bio. All 5 pillars are there, plus everything about the program. There's a lot of information there. Again, to give your cognitive understanding of what the work might be about. And if any piece of it is like pinging you, right? Oh, that's curious, that's interesting. I wonder what that would be like for me. I invite you to just keep exploring, keep reading, gather more information. We can do, or we will do first, because I don't start anyone in the program without doing this. We will do a one-on-one session that's completely complimentary with zero pressure for you to make a decision while we're on the call. We will do a session to give you information about when I will hear a little bit about what specifically is going on with you so that I can tell you specifically what the program will look like for you, what we will do together, so you can have more information and feel really good about whatever decision you make. I know you will feel better just by doing that call with me because our healing work together starts the moment you make contact with me. So take a look at the link in my bio, Intuitive Woman Rising, read and see what comes up in your body. And if any part of you is interested, I invite you to book your clarity session with me. I cannot wait to connect with you.